The second home I want to show you on the Oklahoma Horticultural Society's garden tour for connoisseurs is the home of G. Calvin and Carla Sharpe. Hi, Carla.
Hi, Steve.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Carla, I look at your home and your landscape, and the thing that is really unique and I think wonderful is the way you've separated your front lawn area into two spaces with this serpentine island bed. What does that do for you?
It gives us kind of a more private area for our family, and then more public area, and it also gave me more room for planting flowers. So.
Okay, a little extra planting space. Doesn't completely make a barrier from the roads.
Right.
You kind of get glimpses of your home as you come by here, but also gives you a little bit of a barrier from the sound
Just
and
a little
the
bit of
sights.
privacy.
Okay, works great that way. And you've got it bermed up really high here with lots of soil and lots of place to plant things.
Yes.
Okay. And the mulch you've chosen is a really nice one, I see.
Yes, we chose pecan hulls. We tried a lot of different kinds of mulch and just had the best luck with this one, and like the look of it the best.
Okay. And you just really like that brown look.
Yes.
Okay. And I was noticing you have some roses in a part of your garden over here.
Yes, we
Which
have
one is that?
the Nearly Wild rose.
Nearly
it's
Wild?
pretty easy. When we first did the landscape design, I had wanted to have a lot of roses, and our landscape designer really recommended I have one variety. It'd be a little easier to take care of. So we have Nearly Wild in 4 or 5 different locations throughout the yard,
Okay,
and it is easy to take care
an
of.
easy, really good, continuous, almost blooming rose, and
It's been
probably
easy.
helped with the design, make it a little easier just
Yes.
using
Yes.
one color. Okay,
Yeah,
and I noticed
we
you had
love
some
it.
really beautiful poppies up here in the part of your garden.
We have some different poppies that I got the seeds actually from my cousin, Loretta Aaron, who's a pretty famous gardener in Oklahoma City.
Has a column in the paper.
Yes, she wrote the column in the Daily Oklahoman for years and years and years. In fact, most of what I learned about gardening, I learned really from Loretta. So she gave me these seeds actually probably 10 years ago. And so every year I just gather more seeds and keep planting them. So,
Okay, great. And then you get a few volunteers, I guess,
yes,
coming up in
every
the
year
garden.
we do.
Okay, those
all
are
sorts
beautiful.
of different places.
Okay, well, you had a really good teacher there with
Yes,
Loretta.
yes.
Well, I can't wait to see your backyard.
Okay.
So, Carla, what was in the backyard before you guys started this landscaping project?
It was pretty much just bare ground, buffalo grass, weeds, and poison ivy.
Okay, poison ivy.
Nothing.
Had to get
Nothing
rid
was
of some of
here.
that. Well, you guys just finished all of this about
About 4 years ago.
4 years ago, and you started it before that?
Way before
Way
that.
before
we started
that?
the planning way before that.
Okay, that's a good idea to get lots of planning.
We did have a lot of planning went into it
Get
before
that going.
we got started.
Okay. Well, I understand the iron fence has a little bit of a story. You kind of were on a quest.
I was
to,
on a quest to find enough iron to put in the fence back there. I knew what I wanted, and it was antique store after antique store trying to find enough iron fence. Most of the antique dealers would just laugh at me when I told them how many feet we needed. And one day in Dallas, we found a guy that had it. So, and he actually had the enough length plus some and a matching gate. So we got lucky.
Wonderful. A little bit hard to find that
It was
that
hard to
much
find, yes.
that much of that stuff. So, Carla, what do you call this center garden?
We just
then?
call this our little central garden.
The central garden. Okay.
It provides a lot of seating for if we entertain. And,
Oh yeah, lots of places to sit down. And that kind of thing. Well, I love the plant material you have around here. I love the red yucca. That is just stunning. Just getting ready to come into full bloom there. And around the bird bath here is a nice plant.
Catmint.
Catmint. Okay.
Neighborhood
good perennial.
cats love it.
They come and roll on it.
Yes,
and
they
play with
do.
it and that kind of thing. Well, I like the ice plant, little mounds of ice plant you have.
It's done real well here.
And you're even getting some little seedlings coming up in the cracks adds a nice touch.
Yes.
Okay, what sort of vines do you have on your arbor back here?
We have one clematis and then a akebia on both sides. And then one trumpet vine that's pretty new that we put up for some summer color. So.
Okay, and the akebia or chocolate vine, it's already finished flowering?
Yes, it just did finish flowering. It's setting some fruit now.
Okay, so maybe you'll have some nice akebia fruit later on in the year. Well, when you guys were doing the design of your entire property, I guess you did your front and backyard all at the same time?
Yes, we did.
Okay. And your swimming pool here, was it in the original plan, or how did that come
No,
about?
I really am not a swimmer and did not want to have a swimming pool. It would take up some of my gardening area, and I really did not plan on having a swimming pool. We had the plans completely finished, and at the last minute I changed my mind
Okay.
with a little emphasis from my husband and 2 teenagers who wanted a swimming pool. So.
Okay, but you did get it in the plan before you
Right,
actually
so we
started
just
the work.
stopped and redid
Okay.
the plan a little bit, revised it so that the pool would work with what we had
Okay,
going.
so it would fit into to what you had started. The little variegated willows in the containers, do those stay out here all winter?
They do stay out here all winter. They've done great. My husband comes out and waters them several times in the winter, and they've done great.
I love that variegated
very easy.
foliage. And the red rose at the back of the garden, which rose is
It's
that?
just a red carpet rose. It's done really well back there.
Okay, kind of climbing up a little bit higher than
In fact, it
what
was
you would
just
think of
pruned
as a
back.
carpet, but it's
Yeah.
it's very, very attractive.
Thanks.
And the perennial salvia here is gorgeous. Blue Queen,
Blue Queen, It's done great right here.
very nice. And your Itea, that is looking
Yeah.
really nice right now.
Thank you. We love it.
I love that shrub. It's a deciduous shrub from the eastern part of the United States. We see it out here quite a bit. Well, in this part of the garden, Carla, I see that you have some plants that I would normally think would be in a shade garden.
Yes, they were in a shade garden last summer. We had a large elm tree here that shaded basically the entire swimming pool. And last summer we lost it to Dutch elm disease, and so we debated what to do about that and decided to, my husband is Seminole Indian, so we decided to have it carved into Osceola, who is the patron warrior for the Seminole tribe. So we had Clayton Koss out of Bristow, Oklahoma, carved the
Came
base of the
carved.
tree into Osceola.
Okay, so
He's our new addition.
looks great there,
Thank
standing
you.
guard over the backyard here. Okay, well, Carla, I really appreciate you
Thank
showing
you.
us your
Enjoyed
garden.
having you.
All right.